pong city, the City of Golden Friendship.
The national government doesn't really want to talk to any local community organization. They talk to the ICT councils. So that's the reason why if you have any organization, especially we always support. We always come here to understand what your challenges are so we can forward it to the national. No? That's how we dynamically work. These are smaller teams having an average number of employees or team members like about 60 plus. Muna siya. Those are examples. In 2016, we were top. The country is top in IT. But it dropped on 2017. So, you see the major cities having a certain rank, like Manila was rank 2, but it fell to rank 4 in 2017 because the key factor was actually the lack of innovativeness, startup ecosystem, and the digital transformation, which is
what I did was I was skimming through the table of contents, and I saw in the header, one of the titles or the section says, the one thing almost every successful freelancer does. So I'm like, okay, piqued my curiosity, let me check it out. I didn't buy the book, I was in a hurry, but I took a photo of this page. It's hard sometimes when someone tells you, hey, that's not how to do it, it's wrong. You have the wrong mentality, you have the wrong approach. Sometimes we take it as a personal attack, as if like they're out to get you or to insult you. No, you have to be open about this new information, about this new framework.
The Godfather, Vito Corleone, right? Sabi niya, meron siyang famous line favorite ko. Sabi niya, I'm gonna give you an offer that you can't refuse. Okay? So I'm gonna give you guys an offer that you can't refuse. So if you're serious about that, you can just message me. Hindi ko kayo marareply agad. Text nyo lang or mag-chat kayo sa akin. And you will, once I launch it, makaka-receive kayo access ng free trial dito sa aking, so basically, the things that I taught you guys today, I'm gonna coach you.
This kind of community na lagi mong nakikita, unang-una, nagkakajowa ka. Totoo yun! Pangalawa, alam mo yung pakiramdam na you're sitting in front of your computer, ginagawa mo na lahat, tapos feeling mo ikaw lang mag-isa. Tapos pag may gusto mong magtanong, mapapatanungan mo lang sa messenger, hindi mo naman nakikita. Minsan, isinso ka ba? Naman yung sinasabi nito eh. Okay, you bullshit. Tapos, he became a student of mine, siguro like after a week yata. And then after a week, nagkaroon siya ng 100,000 pesos. So parang sabi niya sa punyeta, totoo. Like sinabi niya, yun yung pinaka-ibig niya sa akin. Tapos panganganak na yung asawa niya dyan, kaya muntik na siyang maiyak.
To ask everyone to introduce yourselves.
Alright, hello, ngayong hapon, good afternoon. Gising pa ba? Wonderful. Alright, my name is Marie. Cagayanon. Tapos, I'm working as a digital media strategist. So, pero gikag-gikog Upwork way back 2011, ODAS pa before. Tapos, I never looked back. Tapos, karon ga-focus karon on social media, branding for companies abroad. Tapos, napadalipod, local. I started working for local companies just last year.
Hi, may hapon. Born and raised in Cagayanon. To be honest, I think I'm the youngest here in the crowd, or in the room, rather. No offense, but yeah. Para lang maiba. Kasi, iba, may founder, may CEO, may 7-8 figure earner. Para lang may achievement, kumbaga, di ba?
Kung may mga ngayon lang dumatay na joke. So, next, wala na. Siguro, nasabi ko na, na-share ko na kanina yung story ko. Bigyan na lang ako ng fun fact para may masabi. So, ano ako dati? So, before ako mag-into online marketing, actually, nag-try ako mag-pursue ng for sure may masasabi sa amin. Then, nag-try ako mag-pursue ng rap career. Ayun, tapos nag-try din ako mag-radio DJ. So, gusto ko natin music.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Leaf Brian Margalio. Hi, John. Pare, kumakain ka na dyan, ha? So, I'm an Ilonggo. I'm actually from Iloilo right now, but I'm ang Guimaras noon. I'm from the province of Guimaras. Fun fact, before ako naging freelancer, I was a dancer. So, next, mag-rap ka, magsasayaw ako. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, well, I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Virtual Workforce Professionals. We actually started as an agency on Upwork. So, since 2011, our team has grown into having, from 7 freelancers, right now we have around 644 all across the Philippines.
So, may hapon sa tanan. So, I'm Ian Yunaldo. I'm from Gidnon. As a freelancer, I'm a certified digital marketing professional, so I help entrepreneurs turn strangers into their loyal customers and best promoters by creating and crafting strategies with them based on the customer value journey. And I plan and create campaigns. Usually we do it in paid traffic and combined with marketing automation tools and email. So that's what I do as a freelancer. Also, I am a trainer with the government. So what we do is we travel around the country to equip talented people in the countryside. So kanang mga kuwan, equip them with skills to get online jobs.
My second question is, what prompted you to start working online? And when did it start? Kumbaga yung process, the start and the process to where you are now.
It started out, I'm into communications yun. I majored in journalism. So, I love writing na yun, daan. So, I love writing and I'm somewhat in between introvert and extrovert. Ambivert ba? Yung ba yan? By the end of the day, you'd like to be alone. It's more ganun. But then, siguro it's my way of to coping up with something that happened way back before, 2003, that I decided to go out. I go out of my comfort zone. So I've been working in radio as an events producer and then a disc jockey. Tapos, yun nga, I wanted to try out something new, nag-call center. Kasi parang yun yung unang pagputok ng call center way back, mga 2006 to something like that. Yun. Kasi 2007 ako nag-start sa call center. Pagkatapos, maganda yung kita talaga. But then, yung health ko nag-deteriorate. So, kasi di ba pag sabi ng call center, wow, so, parang na-overwhelm ako, lahat nag-smoke, everybody's drinking soft drinks just to keep awake at night, and then I was into that, but then my health deteriorated. So parang siningil ako ng katawan ko, and then someone from my team offered, yun yung mga appointment setter. Anyone familiar with the appointment setting? Yes. So it started, unang putok din yun ng gano'n. And then, ang laki ng salary kasi 40,000 yung in-offer sa akin just to set up an appointment. And then I'm good at what I do. Kasi corporate trainer na ako nun tas going on supervisor na. So parang, okay, from 25,000 to 40,000, why not? I jump on the bandwagon. So, yun na yun. I started with appointment setting. To keep the story short, para bang, sabi ko, wait, parang ganito rin kasi tumatawag calls din ako nag-hello din ako every night. So parang I grew tired. So nag-shift ako ng focus ko to being a virtual assistant at first. Admin lahat. I got my first client from Australia. He's very good. And then, my husband and I started out with that. Yung parang bagong kasal kami, bagong kick out kami sa bahay, ganun. Wala kaming sariling bahay, nasa kwarto. Maliit na kwarto lang. I am going to share.
Yes, only 3 simple things. Well, I don't have any dependents. I'm single, and but there are 3 things which made me, jump to the freelancing bandwagon. Number 1 is time. Second is autonomy, and third is money. Time. Nung nag-BPO pa ako, I travel from home to office 1.5 hours. Tapos pa uwi 2 hours. So that's 3.5 hours wasted every day of my life. So can you imagine what things you can do for 3.5 hours? Diba? Maybe you can do, go to the movie, enjoy time with your family, or you can pursue your passion, build a business, or you can, anything, farming or anything. Diba? 3.5 hours wasted in traffic. So sabi ko, okay, that's one reason. Second reason is autonomy. Autonomy, it means freedom. Kasi pag nasa job ka, what you're going to do is what your boss tells you to do. And even though how hard you work, your salary is just the same as that lazy co-worker right behind you. Diba? So, yan, parang yung hard work ko ay underappreciated, if you can call it that. Tapos number 3 is, of course, money. Do you know that BPOs have, yung binabayad ng client is, for example lang, $1,000. Tapos yung napupunta sa BPO, 600, sa iyo yung 400. You know that? I don't know. Generous pa yun. Yung iba, mga 20% nga 30%. Like what they said, malaki na daw yun. So, yun yung nag-push sa akin. And then, paano pa kaya yung may mga family na, yung mga dads na, yung mga moms na, madadagdag sa kanila yung reason na family. So what more sa mga WAMs, work at home moms and work at home dads?
One thing, before kasi I graduated college, nag-work na ako. So, nakwento nga since 16 years old. So, pagka-graduate ko ng college, most of my classmates took on jobs na ganyan related to the course. Diba? Siyempre, UST kasi ako so hindi nagtatanungan. Tapos ako, nasa bahay lang ako, nakahiga lang ako. Nagla-laptop lang ako. Kasi nga, nag-SEO ako at that time. SEO for clients. Tapos, pinilit ako ng family ko actually to get a real job daw. Kasi parang na-alarm na sila, 6 months na ako, nakahiga lang ako. Nilalam sa nagagaling yung pera. Tapos nakikita nila hanggang alas 3 ako nag-computer. Iniisip nila baka doon nagsa-cyber sex. Hindi ko na alam baka kung ano na doon, di ba? So pinatulan ko. So, nag-work ako. So, pinagbigyan ko sila. Kasi may mga sinabi naman silang pros. Sabi niya, para you learn how to talk to people talaga, like face-to-face, may mga may mga intangibles naman na matututunan sa corporate setting. Monte lang, parang school. Hindi rin naman joke. Anyway, ang topic na yan. Tapos, one thing, so ang nangyari, nag-work ako, tas may business ako. Ang nangyari doon, yung freelancing na yun, medyo nag-suffer siya. So, I gave up mga 30 to 45% ng kinikita ko para may time. Kasi syempre, papasok ka sa office, 8 hours yun, diba? So, yung sabi niya, travel time. So, medyo sinacrifice ko yun. Pero one thing talaga na narinig ko na doon na talaga sabi ko, anong ginagawa ko dito, kabaliwan to. Sabi sa akin, nung nag-work ako sa insurance company, again, take note, nag-work ako, meron akong freelance, so sabay siya. Sobrang galing ng performance ko dun sa company, insurance company, one of the top insurance companies yun. Sobrang ganda ng performance ko, digital marketing, na-hit namin lahat ng numbers, sobrang perfect. Kinausap ako nung manager ko, sabi nung manager, grabe, great work. If you keep that up in 5 years, manager ka na sa... Ano?
I guess it's the reason why I went into freelancing is because of the Filipino mindset. Like, I'm the eldest in the family, so I had to help support my parents. And then second is that I got my girlfriend pregnant. So instead of flying to Manila, I told myself, no, I don't wanna, hindi ko kumulupad. I need to, kailangan ko panindigan to. So instead, I stayed in Iloilo. And 2007, freelancing was already big that time. So, I was also confident with how I did in terms of sales when I was in a BPO. So I started, sending emails. And then I got a call from an Australian client and I got hired for a full-time job in Australia. And that's where it all started.
In my experience, it's a different story. It's out of boredom. I was working in a multinational company and we have a lot of breaks. I have two workmates here that can relate with this. And nakita na ko sila. Task I make break that I don't want, right? So what I do sa taon na is I read books, Sanchez, and all that stuff. And I came, nasa isa ka article na there's this someone who's doing online marketing for him, Jomer Hilario. And then nasa yung online job. So he had a seminar here that I attended and I started my freelancing career at that time. I became a project manager. So that was way back 2010. And dili pa kay kukuan, I just go out of guts because I'm always kay ko kanang risk taker because I always want adventure. And there's a lot of downtime sa among work. So what I do is when we have a break, kuha ko sa tablet and there's an internet, then I work for a client. Then I worked with this client for 3 months, then wala ko ibayaran. So it was a negative. I said freelancing is not working. It's not for me. So bullshit. I'll just go. And then one of my co-trainer, kung sa ni Jomer Hilario, she said nga, Marl, I know you're someone that I can trust. Then we're expanding. National work on BPO ng client, and they want to expand here in CDO. And I just said yes. I had no experience in BPO, nothing. I just said yes. I handled 20 people. I just learned on the fly. And it stopped because our client kanang naapon sa Hurricane Sandy because we have only one client that time. And that's the end of my freelancing career. Then I go in my profession. I'm an engineer. But there's really something that I want to want because I was working with an MSME that they're working with farmers and how they work with farmers is really great because they increase the income of the farmers from just 5,000 per hectare per month to 50,000. So what I learned is MSMEs can really be good for the community if they're supported. So I work with that company. I really help them. Now they're working in multi-million, and after that, I want to do my own. So I go to this startup, but working with MSMEs, but it doesn't go well. Then that's where I was introduced to freelancing again because I was into e-commerce. Then Janet told me, Marl, you wanted to help MSME, and there's this program with the government that you will be teaching online e-commerce marketing.
CDO